In this week's Terriermon Assistant YouTube program, Terriermon celebrated the 25th anniversary of the Digimon Adventure anime by meeting with the series director, Hiroyuki Kakudo. Terriermon began by providing a brief introduction to Digimon, explaining that it was initially released in 1997 by Bandai as a mobile game called Digital Monster. The movie Digimon Adventure premiered on March 6, 1999, with the TV anime series Digimon Adventure following the next day. Digimon aired continuously for 4 years, spanning Adventure to Frontier, with Kakudo not anticipating its continuation beyond that point. Kakudo mentioned that when he first heard about Digimon, he didn't fully understand the concept, despite being familiar with Tamagotchi and a Toei toy based on that concept. However, Digimon proved to be significantly different. During the planning stages, there was a project plan titled Digimon Drift, inspired by 15 Boys, a 2 years vacation, a translation of Jules Verne's Deux ans de vacances. The story focused on the adventures of 15 boys, diverse in race and age, who find themselves stranded on a desert island, maturing mentally as they overcome challenges before returning to Auckland, New Zealand after 2 years. At the initial planning stage, there were only 5 characters and 5 Digimon, with Agumon being potentially decided upon while the rest were not finalized. The children's names were also different. The team aimed for approximately 7 Digimon and wanted to balance the children's ages and gender ratio. The central theme of the series was evolution. In Digimon Adventure's second episode, there's a scene where Izzy and Tentomon are walking by a river, discussing how evolution typically refers to an entire species evolving, so it's unusual for an individual Digimon to evolve. Kakudo wanted to give meaning to this concept and create a cohesive story revolving around the idea that Digimon are essential for human evolution. The final enemy symbolized lost evolutionary potential. The conflict between Digimon capable of evolution and those unable to do so formed the essence of the story. A crucial aspect of the story was the concept that a Digimon's evolution is not an isolated process. Rather, it evolves through interactions with humans, particularly children. The children's names were carefully chosen through discussions among the scriptwriters and directors, ultimately utilizing a fortune-telling software on the computer. At that time, computers were just starting to become common in households. They would input the names into the software and assess the results. If the names corresponded to the team's ideas for the characters, they decided to use them. The results were generally fitting, with Yagami Taichi having good fortune, while Joe was prone to accidents. However, the characters' birthdays and blood types were not determined, as they were not deemed as important as the characters' on-screen actions and behavior. 70 to 80% of the pairings between humans and Digimon were decided based on suggestions from Bandai. Still, the Digimon personalities were chosen based on compatibility with the children. Tentomon initially didn't speak with a Kansai accent according to Bandai's settings. Still, the team decided to give Izzy's Digimon partner a Kansai accent to soften his character's rigidity. Similarly, the mischievous Gomamon was selected for the cautious Joe, creating a complementary dynamic. For Tai and Matt, their Digimon had similar personalities to emphasize both kinds of relationships. When it came to Kari and Tailmon, Kakudo mentioned that an entire episode would be required to discuss them. The casting process did not simply involve filling roles with seasoned, well-known voice actors. Instead, they sought to introduce fresh ideas and talent that matched the show's concept. More than 100 individuals auditioned for the parts. While they had a clear vision for the human characters' voice acting, the same was not true for the Digimon characters. The producers only discovered their preferences once the actors had been cast. The program concluded with a reminder about the Digimon exhibition, which recently ended in Tokyo but would soon be held in Osaka, and the airing of Digimon Adventure on Tokyo Max TV every Friday. The discussion series will continue in the next episode. Kenji Watanabe's original artwork for the Digimon Adventure 25th anniversary is now available in a new English-labeled version. This artwork, inspired by the Digimon Adventure evolution scene, is identical to the Japanese release but features an English plaque. The art package includes a frame, hanging string, and a postcard. Pre-orders are priced at $200 and will close on October 16th or earlier if the order limit is reached. The items are scheduled to ship in March 2025 following the Japanese release. The popular Japanese game, Legend of Mushroom, has partnered with Digimon Tamers for an exciting collaboration. Players can now raise pets in the game, and one particular pet, Impmon, has the ability to evolve into the rare quality Plesiomon. To acquire Impmon at no cost, players are required to participate in the collaboration event named Digimon Exchange Meeting. Impmon will be distributed through in-game mail starting on September 8th. In a recent update, collaboration event wallpapers have been made available, featuring characters from both Digimon Tamers and Legend of Mushroom. These special wallpapers showcase an exciting crossover between the two franchises. In the BT19 Gaussmon card, we see a tiny, energetic Digimon with a love for barking. Despite its small stature, Gaussmon possesses a strong competitive spirit. It's swift and agile, making it difficult to catch once it darts into the bushes. However, its barking often gives away its location. As a land-dwelling creature, Gaussmon has an aversion to water and is incapable of swimming. Even shallow water bodies, like 4-inch deep streams, can seem like insurmountable obstacles, and it's not unusual to find Gaussmon unconscious after nearly drowning in a puddle. In the background of the card, Greymon Cross Wars version can be seen, marking a recurring partnership as several Gaussmon are part of Aonuma Kiriha's Blue Flare army in the anime. Concerning the promotional imagery, we present the Palmon and Tentomon lookup series. As demonstrated in various promotional initiatives, these figures can be positioned in front of food items or within or around flower pots, an especially suitable environment for Palmon. No matter where they are placed, they consistently seem to be staring off into the horizon, as if contemplating the vast expanse that lies beyond. Plesiomon X will be added to the Chinese game Digimon New Century on September 19th. An event featuring a boosted evolution item rate will run until October 9th. Let's discuss this Digimon skills. Its normal skill, Murmur Wave, is an area of effect attack that deals a percentage of damage to each enemy. There's a chance it will trigger a combo attack with the two allies possessing the highest attack, enhancing their attack, critical rate, and critical damage for 2 turns. The ultimate skill, Sorrow Blue, damages all enemies and has a chance of inflicting the Sorrow Blue status on the main target, limiting their critical damage for 1 turn. Other targets may experience increased or decreased damage for 2 turns. If the main target is already affected by Sorrow Blue, there's a chance to banish the target for 1 turn. The skill grants 5 layers of Tide Surge to itself and provides an extra action upon initial use. When overclocked, this skill is enhanced and allows an additional action after use. Its signature skill, Fantasy Mist, attacks a single target, causing damage and potentially lowering their speed for 2 turns, consuming 5 layers of Tide Surge in the process. In High Pitch mode, it bestows the Ode to Joy buff to the entire team, increasing their AP recovery by 1 for 2 turns. Conversely, in Low Pitch mode, it inflicts Tragedy on all enemies, decreasing their AP recovery by 1 for 2 turns. The passive skill, Shadow Poem, increases damage reduction and effect accuracy. This Digimon's basic defense also scales with its maximum HP attack and defense. At the start of battle, it gains 5 layers of Tide Surge. Depending on the presence of abnormal statuses on both allies and enemies, it modifies the damage output while on the field. When Tide Surge has 5 or more layers, the Digimon enters High Pitch mode, granting increased speed per layer. With fewer than 5 layers, it switches to Low Pitch mode, providing the team with immunity to debuffs and damage statuses. Shifting between pitch modes reduces the duration of all abnormal and negative status effects for the team and delivers healing based on a percentage of its max HP. Moreover, it is immune to crystallization effects. Overall, Plesiomon X offers substantial immunity to abnormal statuses, a variety of buffs, and enhanced performance through its skills, making it a valuable addition to any team. In the Digimon novel competition's runner-up novel, Station Nautilus, Plesiomon is an important character. The story unfolds in a desolate, ice-covered area within the Metal Empire, where the protagonist collaborates with Nanomon, nicknamed Nemo, to investigate peculiar events, such as a mysterious song emanating from the sea. To explore the depths and uncover the truth, Nemo builds a submarine, potentially inciting conflicts with the Deep Savers and the Metal Empire. As events progress, a monstrous marine Chimairamon appears, leading to Nemo's tragic demise. Later, transmissions known as Station Nautilus broadcast the same haunting melody previously heard from the sea. It is eventually discovered that Plesiomon is the source of the song, whose melody has impacted the technology at the base.